You think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy?
I don't know, sister. maybe just a little bit. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA, Season 8, Episode 19. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So we're gonna start with Jen because I'm pretty sure this is the first and last time I'm gonna talk about her. I don't really care too much. So she says that Gaul is exactly her type. This is the guy that she's been looking for. He is so sexy, he's so this, he's so that. I'm so glad you're having a good time with this man. Because at the first chance we get, I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be the ones going home. I hope you explore. Once you get home, I wish you all the best. Just not in my villa. Thank you so much. Then we have Kiki Kenzie. She's talking about her boobs to this man. Who's she talking to? Dylan. Guys, I'm doing so great with these names. She's talking to Dylan and she's like, oh yeah, this one's sugar, spice, and my face is everything nice or something like that. I think that's what she said. Everything about Kenzie bores me, truly. I don't even know who I want out more. Actually, I would want Kenzie out before I want Jen out. And that's how you know it's bad. Also, side note, Jen, if you get with any brands, you need to get with a boob tape brand. Whatever brand she's using, I'm always looking at her like, damn, them things are sitting like... Plug us, sister. Plug us because, yeah, that's a brand you need to work with. Back to Kinky Kenzie. She says this is her ideal type. We know that to be true. She says he brings out an aura and whatever. I can't deal with Kenzie. Moving on. In Casa, we have Corbin and Parmita talking about them already knowing each other.
Do you remember when I messaged you?
You had not messaged me on Instagram.
Are you fucking serious? We followed each other. Hey, I'm moving to Miami. We should work out together. And you were like,
Oh my gosh, yes. No, I do remember it. Oh, shit.
what if we get along so good?
What if we do get along so good? The world wouldn't know what to do.
Not Corbin acting shocked. Y'all knew each other. Wasn't it? Didn't Corbin say he knew one of the girls when they first walked in? I don't remember which one he was pointing to, but it must have been Parmita who he was referring to. So don't be shocked. Don't act shocked now. Anyways, I was looking at Corbin like, are you content with being a plaything? Because it seems like that's what Parmita sees him as. Like, he was like, oh, should we share a bed? She was like, I don't think I'm going to get much sleep. She said this to his face, mind you. She said that Caleb is husband material. And Corbin was something, did she say a clown or goofy or something? She said something and I was like, yeah, I don't know. This is quite unsettling for me, but yeah, he likes where he's at, so. Casey and Sydney have a conversation and we're finally starting to see some honesty come from Casey. I mean, a lot of us already thought this about his thought process, but he's being more explicit about where he's at. The conversation starts with whether or not he's dominant. It's not that Casey, well, I don't know. I think Casey might be capable of being dominant, but he's gonna be goofy first.
Are you like dominant in the bedroom?
I like to control the tempo, the music.
Are you like a music type of person? Like if you're fucking...
I could put Family Guy on and just... I'm very vanilla. Like I don't do...
Like toys and shit?
I don't do all that.
Like you've done whipped cream and shit? Like...
I've done whipped cream. I love whipped cream.
I don't, but like I'll do it.
Casey says he wants to be wanted. And Sydney's like, well, you're in the right place. You are wanted. You are wanted. This is going to be a theme for Casey during Casa. He's just like, I'm so glad that girls just want me. Like, I'm the one that they go for out the gate. I'm not somebody who's a consideration or a second option or a placeholder or anything like that. I'm adding extra words, but that's the sentiment. And I'm glad. I'm happy for him. Like, I'm sorry. A lot of people trying to crucify Casey. I'm not one of them. I'm simply not one of them. So he asks Sydney if she wants to share a bed. She said yeah, but now he has to go talk to Tiara. Tiara's upset. Tiara, honey, I fear you are a Casa girl, and in as much as you do like this man, he is in Casa. He is allowed to explore. So yeah, she came in thinking, this is my man. He ain't your man, though. he's not your man. He's actually OG cast. So unfortunately, like, he has to do this. I know it sucks. It does suck. She is gonna be in her feelings for a while. And then Casey is such a people pleaser. It's bad. The girl starts getting emotional. He's like, I feel bad now. He's starting to panic. He's thinking of retracting the offer to Sydney. If you don't stop prioritizing others' feelings at the detriment of your own, because it's not wrong for you to care for the person who's in front of you, but he's always like dying to self to make sure other people are okay. And that's why we got into the situation we got into with you, Anaya, and Soul. You kept trying to prioritize homegirl's emotions, and it kept you from doing something that you clearly regret, which is not talking to Soul. So go and sleep in the bed with Sydney. Explore that connection. She gonna be all right. She just got here. Being Tiara, she gonna be fine. Melanie and Sincere are both exploring their options. Sincere more than Melanie, obviously. He's talking to Amora, and the first night I was like, I don't know. Maybe he just wants somebody to make out with. But the second night I was like, okay, there could be an interest here. The hang up that I have though is he said, I'm gonna give everybody the same opportunity that I gave Soul. Well, Sincere, you used Soul as a means to get your lick back. You used her up, and once you were done with her, you discarded her like trash. So, forgive us if we don't believe that you're truly interested in Amora. And it sucks for Amora because as the episode is going on, I'm like, oh, she likes him. She likes him. And I fear you're just a means to an end. Let's move on, child. Kata says Che is exactly her speed, but she's scared to really get into something with him because of Zach. She's like, well, if I kiss him and Zach doesn't kiss anybody, then I feel bad. Or if I don't kiss him and Zach does kiss somebody, then I feel bad for not exploring. Baby girl, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Zach is doing what he wants to do. He don't feel no way about it. And even if he wasn't doing whatever he was doing in Casa, you are allowed to explore. And if you feel like kissing them is what you want to do, then do it. Then do it. I'm not mad at it. Now, Trinity's going to say, I don't think that Zach is going to bring anybody back because of what you guys did in the hideaway. What Trinity doesn't know is after the man reached his pinnacle, before the bed was even made, he was like, so, exploring bombshells, what are your thoughts on that? You okay with that? Will you explode if I go and do that? From that moment on, I would have thrown whatever care I had for Zach's feelings on me pursuing something. If I was Kata, from that comment alone, nigga, forget you. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Trinity says she's stuck on Bryce, and Bryce is like, yeah, I don't think I can explore these girls. I think it was Tiara who asked. She was like, why aren't you exploring? He's like, my mind is on Trinity. Y'all tried to jump me yesterday. My God, y'all tried to jump me. Lord, it was the music, guys. The music made me feel bad for the guy. And then when he did his face, like, I was like, oh. My mouth can't even do. I felt bad. But you guys brought up a valid question. Is he not exploring because the girls aren't interested, or is he not exploring truly because his mind is on Trinity? I think that both are true. I think that the girls aren't super keen, but I also think he was fixated on Trinity. So, I don't know. We'll see. In the morning, Zach says he's having regrets for being so hot and heavy with that girl straight out the gate. Maybe then you shouldn't have done it. I don't know. What was even the point of that? I fear I'm not going to get my moment where he does bring that girl back and then she gets snatched from the show. Also, they're still keeping her on the show. Why? Do y'all need more evidence? I'm sure we could find it. I'm sure we could find it. So Melanie and Corey have a conversation. He tells her that he can handle her better than Sincere can, and she likes that kind of dominant energy. We have Che and Kata who have a conversation. He confirms that he doesn't have social media. I know some people have been like, why doesn't he exist online? He's just not about it. Now, he's going to use that to say he's not on the show for clout. I don't know that would be a direct correlation for me personally, but Kata believes it. So for her sake, I hope that's true. Tiara, oh, he also asked for a kiss, and she said maybe later in the evening. Tiara and Casey have a conversation. At first, she didn't want to talk to him because she was still upset with him. But then later on, they did talk. She said she was sorry for getting a little, getting a little crazy. And he's like, no, that's fine. I mean, I had to explore. I did it. I realized it's just not there for Sydney and I. He was like, in the morning, I didn't even really want to cuddle with her. Like, there was just nothing. So, yeah, she had a little moment, but it's okay. She got her man back. In the words of Melanie, I got my man back. Back at the villa, Trinity is talking about Bryce. And she's like, yeah, guys, I fear I have really strong feelings for this man.
Whoa, I actually really do like Bryce. Like, it's unfair for me to bring someone back and I know that my heart is not completely in it. Woman of color talking to someone outside of their race. It's just one of my biggest fears, which he knows, to see them go back to something that they're comfortable with.
Like, I'm really going through it right now. And there might be somebody who might be badder than me, prettier. I don't want to be someone that, like, you just talk to for a good time or for fun. Just want us to be something.
Trinity says her biggest fear with Bryce is basically that he's just going to default to his type, right? We have seen them have a conversation already about a black woman and a white guy. Well, just interracial couples in general, but in their specific case, a black woman and a white guy, and maybe somebody who's more his speed coming in, and her feeling like, damn, I've invested my feelings in you, and now you've gone back to your typical type. She personally feels like she's not gonna measure up to somebody who is like prettier and whatever, and she even starts to cry. Oh, my heart broke. Bryce ain't even in the house and he's causing this much emotional turmoil. I was upset at Bryce for making her cry. He doesn't even know he made her cry, but still, I was mad. But that's real. That's real. In general, sometimes we have insecurities like, what if somebody better comes along? And I feel like that's further emphasized when you are in an interracial relationship, especially as a dark-skinned woman. My God. So I definitely feel her. It's good that Bryce is not having much play in the Casa Villa, so I'm sure these two will get back together, but they really need to have conversations about that. I think that affection that Trinity was asking for, like maybe 2 weeks ago now, I don't remember how long ago that was, he definitely needs to like pick that up, but also give her some more verbal affirmation. Trinity not being into Corey is good news for Melanie. Melanie's whole thing is, I don't want to be so loyal to Sincere, and then I just get dogged again. And my initial thought was, if you're already in the mindset of, I'm probably gonna be done dirty again, isn't that your sign that this person isn't your person? Like, the person you should be with, you should feel safe. Like, you should feel like you're seen, you're heard, you're understood, you can be honest and transparent. We know Sincere cannot be honest to save his life, my God. Like, you should feel that safety and security, and she just does not feel that with Sincere. That should be a sign. But then again, I guess you could say the same thing applies for Trinity and Bryce, but the difference with them is, even when Bryce was pursuing Kata, we didn't see him do anything that was disrespectful. And at least he was transparent about how that went down, to my recollection. Maybe I'm, misremembering things, but Sincere was actually diabolical in his pursuit for Soul, and that alone should be enough for Melanie to look elsewhere. In the evening, Casey says in the dressing room, or I think it was the bedroom, whatever, it doesn't matter. Honestly, Anaya and I have nothing in common. It's about damn time somebody said it. My God, like, somebody needed to say it. Both of them are finally being honest that they were forcing it. They were forcing it. Like I said in yesterday's episode, when I saw Anaya melt into Carl's arms after their kiss, I said, she ain't never done that with Casey. Not that we've seen. She ain't never done that with that man. There's something about Carl that she likes more than Casey. There's something about these other girls that Casey likes more than Anaya. And he's flat out, he's like, I'm going to be honest. He's talking to Corbin. He's like, I'm going to be honest. Being desired straight away, I needed that. I needed the girls to show interest in me right away. I needed the girls to be all about me because I never really felt that with Anaya. I know a lot of people were trying to put it on Casey being like, he's the one who's not showing Anaya a lot of like affection, or that he would choose her first and all that stuff. But like, respectfully, he has those same feelings. I know often we want to side with the girl and stuff, but like he's experiencing the same thing. They both don't feel chosen by each other. And now they're actually experiencing what they were hoping to get from each other, but I fear it was never going to come. Something was always amiss with the two of them. Anaya has finally found her sophisticated man. He also plays volleyball. He's well-traveled. He's accomplished. She's accomplished. I think they're better suited. Tiara and Thing, aren't they both in medicine? That's all I got. No, but she came in straight for him. She allows him to be goofy and whatever. Like, she's so enthralled by this man, and that's all he wants. Corbin says that if Permita came here earlier and she was lined up next to Kenzie, it would be a no-brainer. He would go with Permita. Surprise, surprise. You already know this girl. Nobody's shocked, okay? And we know Kenzie, y'all just like to be in the DJ booth. Like, there's nothing between you and Kenzie, my God. So both fellas get a text that they're going to be going head to head in a challenge. I like this compared to raunchy races because you know that you're directly going against your partner and you can see like the progress. We know it's fixed, but you can see the progress of how hard your partner is going. I do love that twist. Guys, for the sake of my monetization, I simply cannot show clips of this challenge. My God. Okay. All right. So first was Melanie and Sincere. Melanie chose Corey. Sincere chose Amora. They had to lick each other, and the winner was Melanie. Kata versus Zach. Kata chose Che. Zach chose that girl. And the category was kissing. Che finally got his kiss. Happy for him. He really was giving her the business. Like, Che has been waiting for this moment for a long periodically time. Happy for you. They had a good time. They won the round. Jen and Caleb. Yeah, Jen versus Caleb. The round was tickling. Skip. Anaya versus KC. Anaya chose Tiara. Sorry. Casey chose Tiara. Anaya chose Carl. And their prompt was dance. I fear that W in the Wasian was Wing. My God. Wasn't much dancing coming from Mr. Carl. So you could imagine who won that round. Then we have Trinity versus Bryce. Trinity chose Ronnie and Bryce chose Sydney, and they got suck. They basically were doing the same things. Like, the girls were sucking the guys' fingers. Bryce, I need to know what Trinity sees in this man. When Bryce was sticking his hand in Sydney's mouth, I said, there's no other sexy way to do this. Like, he was like sticking his hand like this. I said, ah. But I guess that's also how he kisses, so, Okay, then the guys were sucking the toes. Trinity saw that she was behind, so she started sucking Ronnie's toes. They still lost. Woo, I would be so mad. Then we have Kenzie versus Corbin. Kenzie chose Dylan. She did the splits trial. Mind you, the prompt was nibble. She thought she was going to win. She's like, I did the splits in the air and I did it on his member, and I did it this and I did it. The prompt was nibble. What the hell was the splits gonna do for you? Stop it. She's a one-trick pony. Oh, she's boring. And then it ends in a tie. Both villas have to go crazy. Boy, child. Melanie and Kata were making out. Caleb had a three-way kiss. Anaya was twerking in Corey's face. Trinity made out with Ronnie with her legs in the air. It was just pure madness. But the villa did win. After the challenge, Trinity ends things with Corey. She's like, I think you're a great guy, but honestly, my heart is not in it. He's like, that's fine. You're a great girl. I hope we can be friends. Happy days. Then Melanie takes Corey to the speakeasy. Typically, I'm not here for dirty macking. However, in this case, Melanie needed to hear this.
Sincere, and it's just like there's a lot of shit that you don't see.
You know, I feel like you're a great listener because you are a great listener. You pick up on like things. That's what I'm looking for.
He also saw Sincere not being honest with me. It makes me feel like shit. If I continue this experience with Sincere, am I gonna be fucking stupid?
I wanted to open up, you know what I mean? Like, let my guard down. You make it easy. You know, you really do make it easy.
I like you.
I like you too.
Melanie, give this man a proper chance, please. Please, I'm begging. Because whatever is happening in, oh God. I don't know what Sincere is saying to my girl Amora. Maybe it's just because her name means love, but the girl is looking at him. She's love struck. She's drinking that Kool-Aid. She's drinking that ooh, the way she was looking in his eyes, I said, oh, here we go again. Yeah, so Melanie, I mean, whatever he's doing in Casa is literally irrelevant. I think that she owes it to herself to properly explore a connection, especially because she actually likes Corey. It's not like she's forcing it. She actually likes him. Do it. Do it. They agreed to share a bed. She's like, okay, that's my one step towards us, you know, seeing if there's something there. Please. And bring him back too. Bring him back. Explore things after Casa. Just because you bring him doesn't mean you have to be with him. So I think she just owes it to herself to have the most options available. That's all. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.